friends. It's, what is it? Tuesday morning, and I am in full-scale production of DVDs for a friend. I won't spoil anymore. I've got my labels all printed. I've got a big stack of blank DVDs. I've got the second one out of 25. I've got 25 to do today. It's going to take about 5 hours. And I've got the second one of 25. Just put it in the computer over there. It's burning. So that's my day today. I meant to close the door, but I didn't. So Thelma may be down there listening. That's okay. She's been making things too. I can't spoil any surprises there either. They're stocking stuffers, I believe. So that's fun stuff. And I had a call from my friend Ken down in Florida, who is a former Marine, which I guess means he's still a Marine, associated with a Road to Victory military museum in Stuart, Florida. And I've talked about this before. They have a movie, home movie, 8mm movie from the Japanese surrender of September 4, 1945. So it's an 80-year-old movie that we thought maybe my sister from Florida was going to bring it up, and he had trouble getting it open. He had to open it up to make sure there was a film in there and see if we could get through the airports without having to open it again and so on, and apparently not. He couldn't get consistent answers from the TSA, but government agencies can't give you consistent answers. We had the same problem with Internal Revenue back in the 80s, trying to get a straight answer from them about this, that, or the other thing. Couldn't. You ask 3 people, you get 3 different answers. We know how that goes. Anyway, so he has decided to put it in the mail. He is sending it overnight delivery, U.S. Postal Service, I believe. So it should be here tomorrow or Thursday. Probably tomorrow, because I think everything is on fever pitch delivery schedules right now. So it might be here tomorrow. We've actually had instances where we used, back in the 80s, we had a newsletter, and when we were on tour down in Florida, concert tour, we would send it up to a pastor in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Their church would print it and put it back in the mail. I can't remember. Anyway, we sent stuff up one time. Maybe this was no. Anyway, sent stuff up from Florida to Maine, and people in Florida received our newsletter the very next day. So that wasn't the Haverhill connection. It was my sister in Maine that was sending things out for us. Super fast sometimes. So that's interesting. I just got notice that my battery's dying, so I may not be able to finish this video. May have to start over again. But I know I've got 5 minutes, because that DVD is going to take at least 8 minutes to burn and then check. I always check every one of them. It takes 3 or 4 minutes to do that, but I check every one of them before it comes out. So if it's a bad disc, I can just replace it now and not have to get bad news later from the customer saying, hey, that one doesn't work. I don't like that. So anyway, so this film is coming up from Florida, and I'll be working on that. Scanning it with my little movie scanner, 1 frame at a time, click, 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 click. So that'll be cool. Hopefully the movie's in good. It appears, he took pictures of it when he got the can opener. Film can opened, and it looks good and clean and good and tight and all that, so we'll see. We'll see. It's 80 years old, and it's been sealed. It smelled like vinegar when he opened it, which is not a good sign. Those things need to breathe. Nobody knew that back then. We do now. But I'm also getting a new little digital converter. Thelma's buying it for me. I just stumbled upon it on the internet. She's getting it for me for Christmas. I've already ordered it. It'll be here in a few days. That I can plug my VCR into it when I play tapes, and it'll actually put them to digital MP4s. which is a new development. Have a good day, folks.